ஓம் ஐந்து கரத்தனை ஆனை முகத்தனை இந்தின் இளம்பிறை போலும் எயிற்றனை நந்தி மகந்தனை ஞானக் கொழுந்தினை புந்தியில் வைத்தடி போற்றுகின்றேனே. தந்தை தாயாவானும் ஷார்கதியிங்காவானும் அந்தமிலா இன்பம் நமக்கு ஆவானும் எந்தமது ஊனாகுவானும் உயிராகுவானும் அருட்கோனாகுவானும் குரு. நன்மையும் செல்வமும் நாளும் நல்குமே, திண்மையும் பாபமும் சிதைந்து தேயுமே, ஜன்மமும் மரணமும் இன்றித் தீருமே, இம்மையே ராம என்றிரண்டெழுத்தினான். ஹரியோ. We saw in the last class, that is 12th class of Ramayana, and possibly for us the 85th class. Anjaneya met Sita. Sita, who was distressed to hear of Rama's excessive grief caused by her separation, implored Anjaneya to bring Rama at once to her. So that much love both of them had. We can see many things all over the Ramayana, how they both were very much caring each other, loving each other. So Hanuman offered to carry her to Rama. Why should I again go and come back with him? I can take you along. Then he took a gigantic form also. Because seeing him in ordinary form, she won't believe. Already she is not believing that how could he cross the ocean. So he took a huge form. But Sita declined, insisted that to bring Rama to Sri Lanka and conduct the battle, kill Ravana, then free her. So she thought that will be giving glory to Rama, Rama's power. Otherwise, the world won't be knowing how much Rama was powerful, how much he was caring for her, and so on. So Anjaneya understood her feelings. Then he asked her for a token, like Rama gave a ring. He asked for something, and he wanted to have some proof that he met Sita in person. So then Sita narrated a crow story. Generally, we know that crows generally see like this. They won't see like this. So for that we say they have only one eye vision. So they are seeing like that. That story emanates from this story. Sita narrated the crow story that which occurred on the Chitrakoot mountain near Mandakini river. When Bharata came, Rama wanted to go interior to the forest, then they came to Chitrakoot and lived there for some time. So at that time it happened, it seems, we didn't get any clue in those areas, to my knowledge. Only here Sita reveals that. So she told the crow story. Then she asked Anjaneya, please communicate to them, that is Rama and Lakshmana, along with Sugriva, that my resolve to survive only for a month. See, Ravana gave her 2 months time to take a decision. But Sita didn't give Rama that much time. She told only 1 month time. Rama has to come and relieve me, release me from this. So only 1 month I will survive. If Rama didn't come, then I will finish myself. Everybody put a deadline for Rama, whether it is Bharata or Sita. So then she had a jewel of her head knotted in her dress. She opened that knot and gave that jewel. Generally we say Chudamani or Chudamani. She gave that to Anjaneya as a token to show Rama. Then she asked further Anjaneya to remind Rama that he painted on her cheeks and destroyed the right eye of the crow. Those are some intimate things which only Rama and Sita knew. Sita shared with Hanuman to inform Rama that as a proof that he met Sita. Of course, Anjaneya then decided to take leave of Sita. Then Sita wanted him to be there for the day. See, just now I got some relief after 10 months. Seeing you by my side, I am much relieved. So if you go away, there is nobody for me. You please take rest for this night, then you go tomorrow. But Anjaneya told as soon as possible, I have to tell Rama, because as he didn't know your whereabouts, he's delaying. So as soon as he will come, when he knew that you are here, so let me go as soon as possible. I don't need rest. I came for Rama's Karya, so I don't need rest. I can go. Then Sita told, I will be possibly more tortured as you come and go. If they come to know, and I will be more tortured, and so on. She expressed her all insecure feelings, and she wanted Anjaneya to convey all the thing he saw to Rama very clearly. So Anjaneya decided to leave of her, but he had a second thought. I came to see Sita, but I didn't complete all my task. I should do something more. The Samadhana Beda Dhandam is there. I should estimate the power. Vinayvaliyum, Tanvaliyum, Mattanvaliyum, Tunaivaliyum, Tukitchayal. There is one Tirukural. We have to assert our power, our enemy's power, then the support people of both of us, then the power of the deed what we undertake. So all these we have to estimate, then we have to decide the course of action. So Anjaneya thought, if I can see the strength, and if I can meet even Ravana and give him a message, Samadhana, that is as a message. If you leave Sita, then there won't be any war. You can escape from Rama's arrow. Otherwise, you have to die at the hand of Rama. So Anjaneya destroyed the Ashoka Vatika, apart from the place where Sita was living. Then Anjaneya was waiting for the reaction from Ravana. The people suffered, all went and informed Ravana. In this context, there comes a saying in Valmiki from Sita's mouth, Ahireva hi ahehe padan vijanati. 42 Sarga, 9th Shloka. In Tamil, we generally say, Pambin Kal, Pambariyam. The same comes in even Sanskritam, written by Valmiki, said by Sita. When Anjaneya was killing, the people came there. He killed around 80,000 kinkaras sent by Ravana. Then he sent his minister Prahasta's son. How the Prahasta will talk, I suppose Puja Swamiji explains in Gita home study. So the Prahasta's son was sent by the name Jambumaalii. He was also killed. While describing that incident, Valmiki was telling, Padangaiha iva pavakam. Nerippil vizhakoodiya vittil poochi pole. In Tamil, we say the same expression. In Ramayanam, Valmiki also describes that. Then he saw a sanctuary nearby. Then Anjaneya destroyed that also. Then Ravana sent Jambumaalii. Here we see, and of course, when Ravana went and met Maricha also, there also we see the description that Ravana had mules or donkeys as his, I hope Ravana had mules, I suppose, in that context, as his riding horses. So in some places we see mules, some places we see, for example, in here Jambumaalii, we see the description of donkeys were pulling his chariot. And when Indrajit came, we see leopards were pulling his chariot. So nowadays we say a car has a horsepower. So possibly in those days there were mule power, horsepower, leopard power, many powers were there. We today have only horsepower. Then after Jambumaalii was killed, Ravana sent sons of his chief minister. The 7 sons of the chief ministers also were killed by Hanuman. Within hours, things were happening. So Ravana, before sending the sons of chief minister, he tells them, see, this is not the ordinary mangi. I knew mangi, Vali, Sugriva and all, but this looks extraordinary. So be careful. deal with it carefully and catch it. Then Ravana sent 5 more generals called Virupaksha, Upaksha, Durdhara, Pragasa, and Bashakarna. Before sending these generals, he tells them, I knew Vali, I knew Sugriva, I knew Jambavan, Neela, Dvita. They are all great in power, but may not be as equal as this Mangi. This is an extraordinary Mangi. So you please deal with it carefully. Then after those 5 generals also were killed, Ravana sent his own son called Aksha. And he was a good warrior. Anjaneya recognized that, but Anjaneya killed him also. Within a jiffy of moment, he killed him also. Though he was a little bit saddened to kill him because of his youngster look and his vigor to fight and so on. But there is no other way, he has to kill. See, none of them came and inquired Hanuman, why are you doing this? What for are you doing this? None of them. Everybody came and wanted to catch him. They all started fighting with him. So Hanuman didn't give them any chance to have any dialogue. He killed them. Then Ravana understood the seriousness of the situation. He called his eldest son, Aksha and Indrajit, all are born to Mandodari. He called Indrajit. Indrajit, though you have won, his name, it seems, is ear pair, they say, Meghanathan. Meghanathan means who made sound like a cloud. When he took birth, generally children cry. So his cry was like thundering. So Meghanathan was his name. Later he won Indra. So Indrajit, he was given a title called Indrajit. So his name is Meghanathan. His title is Indrajit. So he called Indrajit and told him, see, no army can catch this monkey, it seems. It looks no weapon also can do any harm to him. The people we sent tried with every weapon. Nothing could do any harm to him. So you know how to tame the situation, the monkey. So I am sending you. Please take care of the situation. So here we see the description. Indrajit's chariot yoked to 4 tigers. So tiger-powered chariot Indrajit had. So Ravana's eldest son Indrajit came and they had a fierce battle. Indrajit understood no weapon can do anything to him. So he used Brahmastra. Even though Anjaneya can render the Brahmastra useless as a respect to Brahma ji. And of course, if nobody can do anything, how he can meet Ravana? Somebody has to bind him. So he pretended as though he was bound by the Brahmastra because he was eager to meet Ravana. So he yielded to the influence of Brahmastra. Here get the information that due to boon by Brahma, no pain from Brahmastra will affect him, and he won't be inflicted by Brahmastra and will be freed from its effect after an hour or so. So Anjaneya decided to pretend as though he was bound by Brahmastra. Seeing Anjaneya bereft of movement, Rakshasas were happy and they came near him bearing, and they also with ropes started binding him. Seeing that idiocy, Indrajit was very much upset because he know the mantra power of the missile will work until he is bound by some other thing. So when they are bound by rope and other things, then the power of the missile will go away. So Indrajit knew that the Rakshasas didn't knew, so they bound him with rope and other things. Indrajit understood. Now the mantra power of Brahmastra gone away, but still the monkey is not doing anything. Either he didn't know the mantra power went away, or it is pretending as though it is bound. Indrajit knew, but he didn't express anybody. As though he is taking a bound monkey, he took to his father. Bondage of the missile doesn't coexist with another bondage. So Indrajit, knowing that well, he took Anjaneya to the presence of Ravana. When he was asked, he told that I am messenger of Sugriva and Rama. In Sarga 50, we get some information. 49, we get some information about his ministers, Durdhara, Prahasta, Mahaparshva, and Nikumpa. In 50, we get information that there are two types of name. Iduguri, Rudi. In Sanskrit also they call Rudi. Karana pair, Iduguri pair in Tamil we say. A name with a kas is called Karana pair. A name without kas is called Rudi. In Tamil it is called Iduguri. For example, Narkali. Because it has 4 legs, it is called Narkali. Possibly Kakam. It cries Kaka, so it is called Kaka. Possibly. But why cat is called cat? Why dog is called dog? We don't have any reason. So that such names are called Rudhi or Idukuri. So Ravana is called Dashagriva in many places we see in Ramayana because he has 10 necks. Dashagriva means 10 necks. That is to say 10 heads he has. Another name is Ravana. In this context, Valmiki says he is called Ravana because who made people cry in distress wherever he went. Rodhayati iti Ravana. This is one meaning. He makes others cry. Another meaning also is given in tradition. When he was trying to lift the Kailash mountain, Shiva, with his thumb of the leg, he pressed him under the Kailasha. So then he cried. So he is called Ravana. But in this context, Valmiki gives this reason who made other people cry because of his crimes or ignoble activities. 。 So Ravana, on seeing Anjaneya, the thought was going on in his mind. Is it the Nandi of Bhagavan Shiva by whom I was cursed on Mount Kailasa? I already told, the Lanka Devi told this story to Anjaneya. So here Ravana himself remembers that. When he was marked by me, or Bana, son of Bali. There is a story of Banasura, comes in Mahabharata, particularly in Bhagavata, Krishna's life story. Banasura, killed by Krishna. A great Shiva Bhakta. He also, son of Bali. That is Hiranyakashipu. His son is Prahlada. His son is some name with V. Then his son is Bali. That is grandson of Prahlada is Bali. In the Vamana Avatara story, we see the Bali. Then his son is Banasura. So Ravana was wondering whether Nandi came in the form of monkey. Already he cursed me. By monkey only your Lanka will be destroyed. So whether Nandi came or Banasura came. Yes, Banasura was very powerful. Then commanded by Ravana, Prahasta inquired Anjaneya. What did you come? Who are you? What did you do these things? And so on. Then Anjaneya replied, I did all these mischiefs. I want to see Ravana. Nobody asked me, why are you doing this? If they asked me, I might have told, and without killing anyone, I might have reached you. But they want to kill me, so in defense, I killed them. Then I am actually a messenger of Sri Rama. And your friend Sugriva have a message for you, Ravana. Please listen to that. Not your friend, your brother Sugriva have a message for you. Please listen to that. He inquired about your welfare. His message of advice is Rama killing Vali with a single arrow, because Ravana has to be reminded the defeat under the hands of Vali. So that Vali who defeated you, without telling the details, Anjaneya was telling, that Vali was killed by a single arrow by Rama, and Sugriva was installed back to the throne. Vali, known to you, killed by Rama with a single arrow. Sugriva or Rama is monkey or man. That is to say, you may have thinking in your mind that I cannot be killed by anybody. I cannot be killed by Rakshasas, I cannot be killed by Gandharvas, Kinnaras, Vidyadharas, Devas. So I have a boon with me. Nobody can kill me. So you may be in that thinking, doing all these things. But I remind you, the Sugriva is not in that any category. He was not covered in your boon. He is a monkey who is not covered in your boon. And Rama is a man, human being, who is not covered in your boon. So your boon won't help. You are managing your life, extending your life only because of that boon. You have not met anybody like Sugriva and Rama. So you are living peacefully. But now the case is different. In this context, 40th, 41st sloka, Valmiki Ramana says, Deva Asura Narendreshu Yaksha Raksha Urageshu Cha. So these are all different species of human beings. Deva, Asura, Narendra, Yaksha, Raksha, Uraga, Vidyadhareshu Nageshu, Gandharveshu, mrigeshu cha, siddheshu kinnarendreshu, padatrishu cha sarvatah. So Vidyadharas, Nagas, Gandharvas, Mrigas, Siddhas, Kinnaras, then bats. Padatri means bats. So Sarvatra Sarvabhuteshu Sarvalokeshu Nasti Saha. I have listed these people whom you think cannot defeat you. Among those, no one can stand against Rama. There is nobody in the world, in these species, who can stand against Rama. So better you listen to Sugriva's advice and release Sita and live long if you want to. If you didn't release Sita, then be prepared for the worst. So Marisha already advised. Then Vibhishana advised. Then another one elderly person, I am not remembering his name. Last class I told his name. He also advised. That is not, Ravana was not told by anybody. He was told again and again. Now, Sugriva's advice, Anjaneya was giving him, better you free Sita and live long. Ravana got wild. You in lion's cave, you came. In my place, you come and advise me. Then he asked the Rakshasas, kill this monkey. Then Vibhishana rose and he stopped Ravana. See, we have never heard some messenger is killed. No Shastra says, nobody ever did also. So it will be wrong and it will be defaming for you. You are a great, almighty man. So if you do this, it will be a blemish on your fame. So better not kill him. If at all you want to do anything, then you can mutilate. Maximum one messenger can be awarded is mutilation. So he quoted Dharma Shastra. Then Ravana was quite happy with Vibhishana's advice. He found that is true. So Vibhishana told messenger shouldn't be killed at all places and at all times. Mutilation of any of his limbs, flogging, or shaving the head, branding can be done. These are all allowed things. Vibhishana listed. Or else, brother, you can send the army and capture those two princes, Rama and Lakshmana, you capture. Instead of doing anything, harming the messenger, I think it is fit for you, for your power and valor, courage. You send the army and capture Rama and Lakshmana and bring them. But don't kill the messenger. So Ravana told, for monkeys, tail is the cherished embellishment. Let his tail be set on fire and let him return with his tail burnt. And the Rakshasas, robed with robes, cotton and silk, and pour ghee, oil, and set fire. Anjaneya thought, I have surveyed the last night, evening I came to Lanka. I went to all the places in the night. I could not see things properly. Now it is daytime. Better let me survey in the daytime. So I get some better idea about Lanka and its protection. So he allowed them to fire his tail, wrapping up the tail of Anjaneya in rage and soaking it in oil, then lighting it up as urged by Ravana, took around the city to the accomplishment of music. And Sita heard this from Ashoka Vatika, and she prayed to fire Agni Devata to be cool to Hanuman. So this is an important point I will think. Sita had the power to burn Ravana. Already it was expressed. Here we see Sita had the power to make Agni fire cool. So even if we put Sita in fire, she won't be burnt. Sita knows. Rama also should be knowing. So this we have to keep in our mind. When the context comes, I will tell that again. So Sita prayed to Agni Devata. Rama fully knows me to be richly endowed with morality. If Rama knows me, then let the fire be cool to Hanuman. So fire became mild on Sita's prayer. And wind also, Vayu Devata also blew ice cold. Anjaneya was wondering. Fire was like flames. It was like a fuel well burning. My tail was burning, but I don't feel any heat. Anjaneya wondered. Possibly it is Rama's power. I am not touched by fire. Like on the way, Mainaka mountain came and tried to help me to take rest. Possibly Agni Devata also helping Rama. Or maybe Sita's mercy. Or Rama's glory. Or friendship of father. My father, Vayu Devata, is friend with Agni Devata. Possibly due to that, Agni Devata is not doing any harm to me. So these are all the thinking going on in Anjaneya's mind. Then when they took him around the city, at the gate of the city, he beat them up all, escaped from them. And to escape from the tied ropes, he again shrieked. So all the knots went loose. Visharana Gati Avasadhaneshu. Upanishad meaning is read. Chidyande Hridaya Krandihi Pidyande Hridaya Krandihi Chityande Chasya. Like that, there is a saying in Mundaka I think. So all the knots got loosened. Then he again became big, then went around the city, all the important places, even important army generals, people, places he burnt down. Almost whole Sri Lanka town was burnt. Only he left was Vibhishana's abode. Consciously, he left that place. Because he found he is the only dharmic person there, so he didn't burn his palace. Then he quenched the fire of his tail in the sea. And seeing the whole Lanka reduced to ashes, then he got the thought, possibly Sita's place also might have burnt. Then he blamed himself. And he was overwhelmed with grief. Then with some celestials, Charanas are called Charanas, they comforted him that no, Sita's place is protected, but for Sita's place and Vibhishana's place, every other place is only burnt. Then hearing that, Anjaneya was cool, comforted. In this context, Anjaneya explains ill effects of anger. I did this in my anger. I didn't thought of Sita and her abode should not be burned by fire and so on. What are all the ill effects? He gives a detail in this context. One can go through that. And another thought also came on his mind. Sita will consume fire. Even if fire goes there, she will consume the fire. She is capable of that. And still he want to, though he heard from the Charanas, he want to verify for himself Sita's well-being. So again he went to Sita to see once more, to check her safety. Sita expressed her insecurity and doubts. Insecurity in the sense, if Anjaneya leaves after this all happening, Ravana knew he came for Sita, so now he may try to torture Sita more, or even may try to kill her, the consequence of Anjaneya's acts. And Anjaneya can cross the ocean. How Rama and Lakshmana will cross, and other monkeys. So Anjaneya told her, see, I am an ordinary guy from the monkey group. Will anybody send a great warrior for such messenger trips? So if I can cross, all others are very, very superior to me in power. Whether it is Sugriva or Angada or Jambavan, everyone is superior to me in power. So they will easily cross. Don't worry. And I can bring Rama and Lakshmana on my shoulder to Lanka. So you don't worry how they will reach here. So we all will reach as soon as the message reaches Rama, and we will come to Sri Lanka and wage a war and release you. Don't worry. So comforting Sita, he again took leave of her. In this, after this, Sarga 56 comes. There we see many astronomy descriptions in Valmiki Ramayana. So we know how much astronomy knowledge our ancestors were having from this area. Then Anjaneya reached back Mahendra Mountain, met the South search team, consist of, in the head of Angada, consist of Jambavan, Neela, and so on. And interrogated by Jambavan, Anjaneya narrated the voyage to Sri Lanka. And here he says a thing. Falling flat at Sita's feet, head downward, Ravana prayed, regard me with favor. He was praying to Sita. So such news we get in this context from Anjaneya's mouth. Then picturing his fellow monkeys, the set plight of Sita. I have not gone elaborately on that, but Sita was suffering a lot there. So Anjaneya was explaining to fellow monkeys those things. And feeling that it behoved them all to see Sri Rama only after recovering Sita from Lanka. So Anjaneya incites them all to wage war. If I can do these things, Angada, how great he was. He can do many more things. See Neela, see Duida, Mainda, Ashwini Kumaras, and Jambavan, the eldest, senior most. When you all people are here, we ourselves can go and recover Sita, killing Ravana. Let us go and recover Sita. So, in this context, when information comes, it is for Mataji I am telling. 59th Sarga, 31st Shloka. Pratipat Patashilasya Vidyeva Tanutam Gata. In Rishikesh, we will be given holidays on Purnima, Amavasya, Pratipata, Chaturdashi. So here Valmiki writes, from Anjaneya's mouth it comes out, how a person who lands on Pratipata day, his learning will decrease or fade away. Vidya iva, Patashilasya Vidya iva, Tanutam Gata. So Sita was, already she was very lean. But now, due to the separation from Rama and no one around her to comfort and torture, she is becoming more lean. So to compare that, Hanuman gives Pratipat Patashilasya as an example. So coming back to the story, then Ankada also supported Anjaneya's idea. We will recover. But Jambavan rejected their ideas, saying that, see, we were not ordered by Rama or Sugriva, you go and bring back Sita. We were just told, find the whereabouts of Sita and return back within 1 month and inform us. Already 1 month was over. After that only we started to Sri Lanka. So as soon as possible, we have to return back and inform them. Then we have to take their order. Then we have to do whatever we have to do. So it is not proper on our part. We ourselves go and do that. So everybody accepted Jambavan. They returned back to Kishkinda to meet Sugriva, Rama, and Lakshmana. On the way, they reached Madhuvana, guarded by Dadimukha, the representative of Sugriva, and they destroyed that because many days they were suffering for food. And now they were very happy they found Sita. So they were in a party mood. So they had a party in Madhuvan. Then the Dadimukha soldiers, guards, tried to stop them. They were beaten up. Dadimukha came. He was also beaten up. Then for want of life, Dadimukha ran for his life to Sugriva and he informed Sugriva. Having heard from Dadimukha, Sugriva didn't get any angry. He concluded, they saw Sita, it seems. That's why they were dare enough to destroy my garden. So he asked Dadimukha, you ask Ankada, come as soon as possible. Don't delay there. You please inform him. So then he came to Rama and informed Rama also. It looks from the behavior of our people, they found out Sita for sure. That's why they were dare enough to destroy and delaying also. Already the time was over, still they are delaying. So possibly they found out her. Then, as commanded by Sugriva, Dadimukha submitted to Angada that he is urgently required by Sugriva. On their arrival back, Anjaneya informed that Sita was found. Drishta Devi was Valmiki's words, and Kampa Ramayana, Kampa puts it, Kandanan, Karpin Kanijinai, Kangalal, and so on. Very selectively, Kampa Ramayana weddings were arranged. First question, did you see Kandanan? Yes, I saw. How is he? He is intact. Karpinik Kanijinai. Kankalal. It is not a hearsay message. I myself, Pratyaksha Pramana. So that was the style Kampa Ramayana used. So Anjaneya informed and he apprised of the discovery of Sita and other events. Whatever I have told you last some days are those things in detail. Anjaneya was telling. Actually, he already told to Angada and Jambavan in the seashore itself. Then again he was telling to Sugriva, Rama, and Lakshmana. And he made Sita's purity and conditions clear. I am telling this point here because Rama already knew, and he was made clear also by Hanuman. So there is no need of Rama suspecting Sita's purity and asking her to enter fire. So these things we have to keep in our mind. So Anjaneya also gave him Pramana, though Rama already knew things. Then he gave the jewel given by Sita Mata to Rama, and holding that to his heart, because there is a story behind the jewel, which is very intimately known by Sita and Rama. So Rama was very much sure that Anjaneya saw Sita, and out of love, he wanted to hear more and more again and again, not more and more, again and again. So he asked Anjaneya, please tell me again. So Rama was wailing piteously in many ways. Rama urges Anjaneya to repeat the message of Sita. Then Anjaneya told, Sita told, I will live only for 1 month. Then Rama was replying, let Sita live long. I won't survive even for a moment. If I have to survive, please tell her message again. In the strength of her message only I can survive. Tell the message again. So it seems Rama was more loving and caring than Sita. At least Sita could say, I am giving him 1 month time. But Rama couldn't wait for 1 month to release Sita. So it is conveyed in Valmiki Ramayana. These are all the important points we have to keep in our mind when we come to Sita was asked to enter the fire scene. So without these things, we cannot judge Rama there. Then Anjaneya reproduced at length the incident with crow at Chitrakoot and further described her piteous lament, refusal of Sita to come along with Anjaneya. I am telling this again because the reason she gave was, I don't want to touch any man other than Rama. So these are all enough for Rama. Already he knew. Then these are all enough for Rama not to doubt her. But instead he did that. I will give the reason when the scene comes. So Anjaneya told Rama how Sita expressed her fear, doubts of crossing the sea, and so on. Everything in detail Anjaneya told Rama. With these details, Sundara Kanda comes to an end. If there is any question, we will see, or we will enter Yuddha Kanda in the next class. So the heroic deeds of Anjaneya is called Sundara Kanda. And finding out of Sita also.
Nice.
So we will conclude with prayer, Sundarakanda, and we will start the Yuddha Kanda.
Hari Om Swamiji, I have one question. Sorry, my background is dark because there is no electricity here.
Okay.
I want to ask a question. Is there any where in Puranas or anywhere they have stated that Hanuman is எப்படி சொல்றது ஹனுமான் வந்து சிவனோட இது
Shivan's avatar.
சிவன்ஸ் அவதார்.
Yeah, it is stated in many places, I suppose. Even in Valmiki Ramayana, when Hanuman was destroying the garden and other Rakshasas, even Ravana and others doubt whether he is avatar of Rudra, like that. But there is just a doubt. But there are some other places and stories. He is Rudra Amsha, born to Vayu Bhagavan as a Rudra Amsha. In astrology, they believe it strongly. Of course, there are stories to that effect in Puranas too.
But Ravana is a very ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ராங்கான சிவன் பக்தன். Then why Shivan decided to take Hanuman's avatar to help Ram and kill Ravana?
That makes things very clear. Just being a devotee is not enough for Bhagavan. You have to be dharmic also. Rama also is Shiva Bhakta. So Shiva decided to go with the righteous dharmic Shiva Bhakta, not with unrighteous adharmic Shiva Bhakta. So it is not being a devotee is not enough. You have to be a dharmic person also.
Okay,
Some
sorry.
people mislead us that Ravana is a great Shiva Bhakta. That is a misleading. He is not a great.
Everyone keeps on telling that he's a great Shivan Bhakta, but most of them didn't realize that it's Shivan who helped Ram to defeat Ravana. So that's why I wanted to ask.
You even in Valmiki Ramayana, maybe it will come later. Before going to the Rameshwaram temple, Purana story says, Sthala Purana they say, the Rameshwaram temple, Rama worshipped Shiva there. The Rameshwara temple came because Rama worshipped Shiva. That deity is worshipped by us even now. And there are many places we see Vishnu, when he takes avatar, he worships Shiva. Even Krishna worshipped Shiva. Shiva Sahasranama was told by Sri Krishna in Mahabharata to Bhishma. Vishnu Sahasranama is told by Bhishma to Yudhishthira. Shiva Sahasranama was told by Krishna to Bhishma. So that's Hari and Hara, Shiva and Vishnu are not two people. They are one and the same Brahman. But when they take form, they appear as two. But there is no discrimination or fight between them. After all, Machan, Shiva's Machan is Vishnu. He gave Parvati in marriage. Meenakshi Sundareshwarar wedding was, Parvati was given hand by Vishnu only. The picture shows that. So many, in spite of hard facts, people have wrong ideas. One among them is this: Ravana is a Shiva Bhakta. He cannot be considered as a Bhakta. Of course, he is a he worshipped Shiva. He earned many boons. That is true. But God never sees. If you do penance, tapas, then you will be given whatever you ask. He never look into whether you are right person or not. Particularly Shiva and Brahma never look into whether this person can be given this boon. They will give whatever they ask, but for eternity, Nityatva. Other than that, you can ask anything. They will give. Then Vishnu has to solve the problem created by them. So the Banasura I told, he is also a great Shiva Bhakta killed by Krishna. And it was decided by Shiva himself. If he goes wrong, then he has to kill by Krishna. So whenever they give boon, that is for only dharmic activities. If they derail from dharmic things, then the boon never won't work. All the Bhagavan, Brahma or Shiva, they all knew that Knowing that only they give the boon. But these people forget. After some time, these people forget we should not be, because of this boon, we should not be indulging in wrong things. But they indulge. Then it backfires. That happened with Ravana, Hiranyakashipu, and Kumbhakarna. Of course, Bali and so on. So we should not be carried away by the misinformation that Ravana is a Shiva Bhakta. I am a Shiva Bhakta. Don't get cheated by this. We have a Shiva temple in our village. We always put like this only. Only just for some days now, I started putting like this. In my life, I never put like this. Nama. I always put like this only. Even Chandana, I put like this only.
No, we understand because you're talking about Ramayana, you're putting that.
No, some
when you tell us about Shiva Puranam, then you will know that you're going to put.
No, some devotee gave me some prasadam of a different culture. Culture in the sense that there is a Ayyavadi in Kanyakumari district. The person chants Ayya, Arahara, Shiva, 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 Arahara. He chants Shiva Mandra. His name is Vaikunta. Okay. But he chants Shiva Mandra. And those people put Nama with sand. Not with Chandanam, but with sand. Tirumande, we say. Like Vaishnavas. So, from that temple, I received some prasada. So, as it is there, it is very difficult to put. It won't stick. So, I put it in my Chandan basket. So, now all of them together. So, in the morning, I put like this. Evening, I put like this. For some days now, after getting that prasada, I am doing like that. Anyhow, we are all Shiva Bhaktas. It is not that Ravana is a special Shiva Bhakta. Okay. He is a tamasic Shiva Bhakta. According to Gita, he is a tamasic Shiva Bhakta. He compelled Shiva to give boon. Generally, the Rakshasas always compel the deity, whether Brahma, Shiva, or Vishnu, to give them boon. They will cut their head. That's how again and again his head grew. The hard tapas. In Gita, it is given as tamasic tapas. So they do that. Then God, okay, what do I say? Rene do, chod do. So let us give something to pacify this person. Then they give the boon. That is how they get the boon. It is not that they are great, Ravana and so on are greater than Nayanmars. Okay. Nayanmars are far superior to Ravana. We have to keep.
Cannot be compared, Swami.
Huh?
Cannot be compared.
Yeah.
Nayanmars cannot be compared to Ravana at all.
They are the real Shiva Bhaktas. If we say somebody to Shiva Bhakta, then we have to say Nayanmars as Shiva Bhakta.
They won't do adharmic action, you know.
Yeah.
Adharmic action will not come to Bhakta, you know.
Yeah. They even think of. So, if at all somebody has to be titled as Shiva Bhakta, then it is Rama. Vali. Vali also lost that title. Okay. He was a Shiva Bhakta. Vali was also a Shiva Bhakta, but he lost that title after his adharmic thing. So, many of the people are Shiva Bhaktas, but they remain Shiva Bhakta only as long as they remain dharmic people. When they do adharma, they lose that title. These idiots don't know. So still they are telling Ravana is Shiva Bhakta. It is not true in my understanding. And it is very clear, Ravana was forsaken by Shiva himself. There is a Ramayana verse, Varanam Purudhamarvum, Varine Edathatodum, Narada Munivar Kerpa, Nayambada Uraitanavum, Tarani Maulipatum, Shankaran Kodutta Valum. Shiva gave him a sword. With that only he cut the wings of Jatayu. That even that sword didn't help him. Kampa writes clearly. Even the sword given by Shankara, Shiva, didn't help Ravana to win Rama. Mataji was telling, I You didn't hear that properly.
What is that?
Finally, you were telling something because as I was talking, I didn't hear that.
Oh, no, that's okay. No, because Adharmic, when you're saying Adharmic, that's true. They don't follow the Dharma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
devotees has to be clear. We should not label Ravana as Shiva Bhakta. He worshipped Shiva, that is true. But he didn't continue to be a Shiva Bhakta.
Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
And-
Shyamji.
Excuse me. Here, here what it is said that whoever is a bhakta, Ishwara, he does not look either you are a dharmic or adharmic. If your prayer is powerful, then he gives the boons. That's why Lord Shiva is called Bholenath.
Yeah.
Bholenath means
Ashutoshi also.
holy. Yeah, and so he's so innocent. He will get with the task to, okay, I give you the boons. Then he has to look for another how to escape from it.
Yeah.
Always Vishnu
All-
is helping them.
All the Purani stories, you will see this clearly. Initially, they will
Yeah.
always ask, I should not die. Amaratvam, they will ask. Then Brahma or Shiva, everybody will, no, that is not possible. It is not in our control. We cannot give that. Then they will try to, roundabout way, they will try to get that. I should not be killed by demons. I should not be killed by devas. I should not be killed by weapons. Like that, they will go on.
Want to be immortal.
Yeah.
Chiranjeevi. And
They will try
another
to get
thing,
that.
here it is said, here they say, and even I think it is in Tulsidas Ramayana, that Hanuman is the 11th avatar of Lord Shiva.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how far it is true,
Huh?
but
Shiva's
everybody
avatar irukka. When did what is avataras?
Avatar, reincarnation.
Huh?
Yeah,
Reincarnation.
in Saiva Siddhanta, Shiva didn't
Shiva doesn't have avataras.
take avatar. He comes to earth in Tiruvilayadar Purana Mandal, he comes to,
Yeah.
but he don't take avatar. It is not considered as avatar. In other way, we can put it in this way.
Yeah.
He never take birth in somebody's womb, like Vishnu. So the Saiva people, Saiva tradition here distinguishes that. He never take birth, Swayambhu, birthless. So they don't use the word avatar due to that. But Shiva comes to earth and does many
no,
things.
maybe it is they don't mean avatara. Maybe the form, another form that the 11th
Yeah,
one.
Amsha avatar. There is another concept
11
called.
Anuvakas, no?
There is another concept called Amsha avatara. It is not Shiva, but Amsa of
Yeah.
Shiva. Anjaneya, Rudra.
Like Rudra and all those different forms
Yeah.
there.
Different. Yeah, Rudra. Or Rudra maybe.
Rudra
Then,
is one of them.
Then another one famous. In
The other one
Kashi,
is what? Huh?
Kashi one Veerabhadra,
Veerabhadra.
then Kala Bhairava,
Hmm.
Bhairavas. So those are all Shiva of Shiva.
I saw one video in YouTube that there is 19 avatars of Shiva, but they said that they didn't give a proper explanation how the avatar was born, but most of the avatars that they mentioned is a form of rishis, like he came as a rishi to teach some lesson, to test some people, like that. But they also mentioned Kala Bhairava and the other one.
Veerabhadra.
Yes, Veerabhadra also into the 19.
Amma, the Kala Bhadra, Veerabhadra and all Amshas, when it comes to the devotees, it's his Leelas. He comes and then he tests them and finally he gives them the blessing and all those things.
I truly believe that they are not aware of the differences with the avatars and all those terms.
Yeah.
In
People loosely use that terms.
Yeah, maybe here also the same. So they say it is 11th avatar. Maybe.
Yeah.
Just yesterday I saw the video, Swamiji. Just yesterday I saw.
So if ever you want to use the word avatar, then Swamiji, everyone, all of us are one avatar of Ishvara.
Nowadays in
Of
India,
course, we are all avatar. If you will study Vedanta, we all the same, one and the
Yes.
same.
So you must understand the avatar of Ishvara are different.
even in Vaishnava tradition, the avatar is not that simple to understand. For example, Krishna is considered Sodasha Kala avatar. Okay. But Rama also in that category. But not Parashurama, Balarama and so on.
I think Rama is one less, Swamiji.
Possibly in ISKCON.
Rama, yeah.
In
Rama, he
ISKCON.
appeared like the Lord.
In ISKCON, one
He appeared
less.
as the Lord.
But not in Vaishnava Sampradaya. Vaishnava Sampradaya, Rama is equal to Krishna only. But what I am telling, even in Vaishnava Sampradaya, the Matsya, Meena, and all avatars, they are all categorized.
Yeah.
How much kala the avatar has. So only Krishna and Rama has the superior kalas, all kalas, that is Sodasha Kala, not other avatars like Parashurama and Balarama and so on. So even in Vaishnava Sampradaya, the avatara concept has to be understood, not like we understand. It has many intricacies. So when we use avatar.
Yeah, so Krishna avatar, maybe Swamiji, what you're saying is true. Rama and Krishna both also have, only that Rama taught this dharma way of dharmic life, and Krishna gave us the teaching.
Yeah.
In that way,
even in Bhagavata, if I remember well, or Devi Purana, Devi Mahatmya, they say avatars are endless. These are the wordings. Among them, 108 are important. Among them, 24 or something. Then among them, 10. Then only this Matsya, Meena, Kurma comes. Okay. So even according to Puranas, avatars are many. And when you read some other stories of Purana, there they will say, this is Vishnu's avatar. Some Rishi or some saint, they will say this is Rishi, Vishnu's avatar only. So mainly the 10 avatars are considered, but they are not exclusive. There are many other avatars also of Bhagavan. It is accepted in Puranas and tradition also. So the avatar word we have to very carefully use.
That's why they explain how the avatar is being formed, how you analyze the avatar they give, Swamiji. The others just they take, but avatar, they say is 10. Which, for this thing, they say is 10. But then now what they're doing, they're replacing Balarama into what Buddha and all that.
Yeah.
So that cannot be taken into consideration,
Yeah.
Because the birth of Balarama and Krishna is entirely different. Even though they're born to coming from the womb of the mother, it's still a different, It's a Shakti which is just going in and coming out,
Yeah.
It's not the normal, this thing. So that is also another thing where avatar has got no relationship with man and woman. Yeah. So that also one point we've got to think about, how then only you can bring them, are they avatar or not? Otherwise it's negated.
Even Devi also, Parvati, Takshayani, many births, their Shaktas may consider them avatar. So the avatar word has to be understood in a proper sense. It has many dimensions, we can say. It is not just one way of looking at that things.
Okay, thank you, Swamiji.
Hari Om. Thank you all. Shubharatri. Prayer I didn't say, I think. Prayer I didn't say, I think.
Oh, okay, we do.
அஞ்சிலே ஒன்று பெற்றான் அஞ்சிலே ஒன்றைத் தாவி அஞ்சிலே ஒன்று ஆறாக ஆரியற்காக ஏகி அஞ்சிலே ஒன்று பெற்ற அணங்கை கண்டு அயலாரூரில் அஞ்சிலே ஒன்றை வைத்தான் அவன் நம்மை அழித்துக் காப்பான். ஹரி ஓம் தத்சத். சர்வம் பிரம்மார்ப்பணமஸ்து. ஸ்ரீ கிருஷ்ணார்ப்பணமஸ்து. So, Anjile one day Vaitan, the last thing, he burned with fire Sri Lanka. That's also completed by this class. Hari Om, Shubharatri.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Mataji.
Hari